So if I said the good girl, I might say the bad woman. But yes, for the most part, that's what we've done. However, the reason I'm telling you to take a really close look at all of that is I'm not going to be here on Thursday. We're going to have a sub here. And so if you have a question about the test, the sub is not going to be able to help you. You'll find out on Thursday. And unless, of course, the sub is like, secretly a Latin scholar who does Latin on the side and I don't know about it. But stranger things have happened. But please look at that practice test either today or tomorrow so you can ask questions about it if you have questions about it. Okay? Is everybody with me on that? All right. Clyde, you have a question? Then please don't talk while I'm talking. Thank you. All right. So we're going to work on that today and tomorrow. We may also do some test review on Wednesday. It just kind of depends on how Wednesday goes. Because Wednesday is also the move-up day. Where you guys go over the 6th grade, you guys say, hey, it's 6th grade, this is what it looks like. Da, da, da. So I'll see you guys over there. Then you guys have break and you come back over here. And so that Wednesday always looks a little bit different. And so we may do test review, we may not. Just depends on how today and tomorrow goes. Now, originally we were supposed to have our 4 pillars test next week. But if you remember last week, I told you guys we're pushing that out another week. Next week, I've got something planned for you guys. Mwahaha.
Is it fun?
I think it is. Mwahaha.
Oh,
You could say it is a test of sorts. And so I wanted to. There's really nothing that you can do to prepare for next week. Nothing can prepare you for what's going to happen next week. But we are having the 4 pillars test the week after, the week of the 10th. And someone in the other class was asking me, hey, Mr. Cobb, what test is going where? And so if we look at our class, you guys are House of Brown.
Is it going to be practice test?
And if I go to classwork, you'll see here, guys, the dates of the 4 pillars test are all up here. Monday the Monday the 10th is your vocab, and I talked a little bit about what that's going to look like. You saw a picture of the 6th grade test, very similar format. The 11th is going to be the noun jobs test and the noun endings test. Yes, a different test for each pillar each day. And then Wednesday, that was your question about the sound out facts test. And then Thursday is going to be the verb.
What day is the numbers?
It's all on Google Classroom. It's all on Google Classroom. Now, again.
Just Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yes. And again, this test right here, this page right here, breaks down everything that you need to know for this test. So it's got all the vocabulary here for the 5th grade. So you guys, if you go to that link, it'll take you to a document that's got all the 5th grade vocabulary. It's got the noun jobs. It's got the endings. Now for the sound off facts, hey, Mr. Cobb, I don't have my sheet from last year. Well, the sound off facts have always been on the resource page, but it's also on this as well. So if I go to the sound off facts, that's got all the sound off facts and all that fun sort of stuff. But if I go to the sound off facts test,
No, it's just, it's going to be, that's the one.
this is the test you would have had last year in 4th grade, but we didn't get to do it because
Some people, I know we did.
we did on the computer.
I did.
But this is the exact format of the paper test that you would have had last year had we been in process. So, question 1. In Latin, verbs are grouped in families called.
Conjugation.
There's a total of.
5.
The 3 characteristics of a Latin verb are.
Gender, number, case.
That's a Latin noun. Person, number,
I said that.
and tense.
Yeah.
Gender, number, and case are the verb is the nouns. So, Mr. Cobb, spelling. I'm not good at spelling. Conjugations.
Use the test to take the test.
Use the test to take the test. So if you're a little worried about this, because it's been a while since you've looked at the sound off facts test, I would strongly recommend you go pull that out as a practice test and work your way through that.
Yeah,
So
because I bet all of us need some brushing up.
Use this week and next week as a time to get caught up on any areas of weaknesses that you have. If you know vocabulary is your weakness, you got to hit the vocabulary. If you know your endings are your weakness, you got to hit that. Practice those things. Yes, sir.
What do you mean by endings?
A, E, A, E. But what it's going to look like, I'm going to give you a noun-adjective combination. You're going to have to decline it. So that requires you to be able to identify what declension that word belongs to, its gender, and how to put the proper endings on the noun and the adjective. And the word order. So I'm testing a whole bunch of things with that. And, yes, ma'am. I think probably the verb ending test is probably going to be the most extensive. All right. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is, in terms of pacing for this week, a couple of things. First of all, you're having a grammar test on Thursday. Normally on Thursday, you would have flashcards to do for homework that night. I am not assigning flashcards for homework that night. Partly because the next week I have something else in store for you. And the week after that, yes. And the week after that, we've got our pillars test. And so we've got some time until I'm going to have you do those flashcards. The other reason is because there's a sub, and I don't want her to have to mess with passing out cards and all that stuff. How many male subs have you had this year? Mr. O'Brien, Coach Miles.
I know who it is.
All right.
Is it Myra? Is it?
Now,
Is it like the
now. So you're not, guys. Thank you. So, normally, on the day before, the night before the test, I assign that quiz that's in the book, right, to do as homework. We are not going to do that this time around. Here's why. Open up your workbooks to page 199.
How do you know it's 199?
Because I just had a class, and it was on 199 in the last class.
199 sounds. I have a very bad feeling about this.
Okay, so, all right. It's okay, no problem. You can work through it. I believe in you. So, take a look at page 199 real quick. You'll notice on page 199, you've got some words you've got to do. It's asking for the verb to go chart. It then is asking you a couple of grammar questions. Look at section C, the grammar questions. It's asking you to give the definition of an irregular verb, and then it asks you to tell what it is that makes an irregular verb irregular. Now, flip a couple of pages over to 201. And if you look at 201, you've got the vocabulary just like we always do, the verb to go like we always do, but then look at the grammar questions. The grammar questions are exactly the same. So I'm not going to assign this page as homework and check it on Wednesday. Because if Wednesday goes like I think it does, I may take a slightly different approach to Wednesday. Now, if I think we need more time on doing test review, I'll do the test review, but I have something else I have in the back of mind of what we're going to do for Wednesday. But just to save some time and to not give you guys essentially what I think is a bunch of busy work, we're not going to do that. Yes, ma'am?
Track 28 is really easy.
Yes. All right. So flip back to page. Flip back
Oh my god.
to 199, please.
Are we doing 199?
Yes, we are. Yes. Is what? Yes, because the sides are straight. Right? Okay. Page 199, section A. Try to do it as best you can without looking back at your book.
Pessimist is one of my favorites.
Stand quietly when you're done, and I'll play some tunes while you work. This is an example of what we would call a superlative adjective. Remember, we have 3 levels of adjectives. Bad, worse, worst. Pessimist is the worst because we use a superlative adjective when I am comparing 3 or more things. Of these 3 things, which is the worst? As opposed to a comparative adjective that is used to only compare 2 things to one another. Was this week, worse than last week? Remains to be seen. kind of hard to say this early on. And then we use what's technically referred to as a positive adjective to describe just one thing, as in bad, as in you had a bad day. Okay. All right. So yes, very good, Henry. Glad you remembered. Existimamus. We judge. We judge. We are judging. We do judge. Miratis. Y'all tell. Sounds like some cell phone company from the South.
Y'all tell.
I'm part of the Y'all Tell network. Y'all come back now here. Yes, sir.
Is the next one made, sir?
Possibly, but I'm not quite ready to move on. Now, you could have also said y'all are telling, y'all do tell. All right. Ankala. It's necessary to say female maidservant because there are no such things as male maidservant. Maidservant in and of itself is sufficient. However, I would suggest that maidservant is incorrect.
Or servant.
Nope.
Servant.
Yes. Very good. Very good. It is plural.
It is
Maid.
I got that.
Well, it's plural if this is nominative, but
It's
there's two other possibilities.
genitive.
What would the translation be if it were genitive?
Wait, what? What's the question? Oh,
Clyde?
of the maidservant.
Of the maidservant
To or for the maidservant.
would be the dative translation.
Maidservant. From the maidservant.
So you might want to review those translation patterns before noun tests. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right. Dum sparrow, sparrow. All right. And EO. I go, I am going, I do go.
Oh no, I thought it was.
And if your mom or dad went to Epcot Center and Disney World in the 80s, ask them if they remember the Captain EO ride. There was there in the 80s. There was a Captain EO ride. It had like a Michael Jackson video movie thing in it.
So weird.
You said I go to the well, now it's
I went gone.
yeah.
I said no, I didn't. I said I go, I am going, I do go.
Did you go on it?
I did because I went to Epcot Center in the 80s.
I watched a video of it.
Not quite, but close enough.
Basically.
Yes. Okay. Gloria. Glory. Yeah. You notice that they're going back for some of these. All right. Erlogamas.
You
You
did ask.
no.
You were asking.
You were asking.
You kept on.
You kept on asking. You used to ask. Did you say you did ask though? So that would be incorrect, wouldn't it? You were asking. You used to ask. You kept on asking. All right. Duras.
Hard.
Hard. I was impressed by the number of folks who put Duracell as a derivative for this on their vocab for this last week.
Because it's a the battery.
Yes, ma'am. Ava, did you have a question?
Yeah. What was number 6?
Number 6 is the chapter maxim, while I breathe, I hope.
Oh my god.
So, dum, or dum means while. Spiro, I breathe, as in respiration, and sparrow, I.
What was the name of the duration of our class?
All right. Octobit. Yes. No, not was. That would be octobot with an A. This is octobit with an I. Would you like to try again? Go ahead. He will choose, or she or it. And technically, you could also say he will be choosing, but I don't typically see that. Wow, Amy. A little extra. Okay. Any questions on that? Okay, section B. Now, before you launch into that, do the English and the Latin. Say it quietly when you're done.
In the boxes, right?
Yes, please. Stand up. Doesn't matter to me. One way or the other. Box is singular, plural. First person, second person, third person. But you really don't have to worry about that on the test because I can't think I've ever made you do the first person, second person, third person, singular, plural, or conjugation. Alden, let's not do that, please.
Watch an actual.
All right. So, EO, east, it. And notice EO, east, long I, it.
So the first.
Emus,
Right.
etus.
Remember the first and second. Yeah, my phone.
Yeah, long, long, short. Long, long, short. Just like we're used to seeing with regular verbs. And so, I go, you go. Sounds like a bad car. Never mind.
Wait, no.
He,
Yeah,
she,
there's actually good things that you got.
goes. Yes, they were in the 80s.
Yeah.
We go,
We go.
y'all, or you all go.
It's in a movie called Good Luck Charlie. They have one.
There you go. All right. Have a seat, please. No, I need to get a box. I'm sorry. But if you want to go ahead and leave your bag on your desk and go to the bathroom, if you want to go to the bathroom, you can. All right, guys, pack up your pencil pouches, please. That must mean I made it fun. At least that's what I'm going to convince myself. Wahahaha. You'll find out on Monday. Wahahaha. Walete